Hello and welcome back to Bleckely Buzz Today. I'm your host, Nicole Ward, and I'm here with my lovely guest, Miss Brenda Macoy. Brenda is our Regional 9 Coordinator for the Georgia Department of Labor, and we're so glad to have you, Brenda.
Nicole, I appreciate you having me on Bleckely Buzz today. It's a pleasure.
So you've got a lot to talk about today with the Georgia Department of Labor and your position, but first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Nicole, I started with the Georgia Department of Labor in 1999, and from that point I was a DOL service specialist. From that point, I was then promoted to advanced service specialist with the Department of Labor, and then to the lead worker and employee marketing specialist. After that, I was then promoted to regional coordinator, which is my current position.
And I know just from past, with my dealings with economic development and chamber, we've been working together for quite some time, and I definitely enjoy the camaraderie that we have together, and just being able to work with you with the Georgia Department of Labor. You really just don't understand how much you guys do, for sure. But let's first talk about your coverage area. So you said Region 9, so tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, Region 9 is we actually have 17 counties that I cover, along with my business service rep, which is Susan Woodard. And we work from Johnson County down to Wilcox County, over to Jessup, and in between counties as well, providing valuable services.
So 17 counties, I bet you stay on the road a lot, for sure.
We definitely do stay on the road, but we know that it's beneficial for the employers and for the claimants that we actually come in contact with.
Awesome. Well, as far as our coverage area for ComSouth, we actually are in 2 separate regions, so definitely make sure that you know your contact for that. And how can people find that information?
Also, for the Warner Robins Macon area, you can actually contact Andrea Simmons, and she would definitely be happy to assist you in any way possible.
Awesome. Well, I know that the state is divided up, you said, in 12 separate regions, and there's, of course, a point of contact for each of those separate regions.
That's correct, Nicole. We actually have 12 delivery service areas. We actually have 2 regional coordinators in North Metro and in South Metro, so a total of 13 regional coordinators are in place throughout the state of Georgia.
Oh, very, very good. Well, for those out there, I know that the biggest thing that you think of when you think of the Georgia Department of Labor is, I need a job. So just without a job at this point, that's my point of contact to be able to understand what's available within the area. So tell us a little bit about that, of how you guys help people get back in the workplace.
Okay, one of the programs that we have is called Employee Georgia. Individuals can actually go online and register on Employee Georgia and upload their resumes. If they are needing assistance with this, they can go into their local Department of Labor and do this if they don't have access to the internet service. Also, they can upload at least 5 resumes. And in addition to this, the employers can actually go in and actually post their job orders.
So, Brenda, Employee Georgia is actually for employers as well as employees.
It certainly is. A job seeker that is looking for a job, they can actually go on Employee Georgia, which is employeegeorgia.com, and actually post a resume. They are allowed to post at least 5 resumes out on the site. We also then have employers where they can actually go online and post their job orders. And they can actually email the individual to see if they are interested in the position that they have available. So that's a benefit for the employers as far as the employees.
Oh, awesome. Very good. Well, I know you had mentioned the career centers within the area. If people don't have access to a computer, or have a way to actually post their resume, or have access to be able to put their resume on Employee Georgia, what are the career centers in this area?
The career centers that we have locally, it would be the Dublin Career Center, also the Eastman Career Center, which is in with Job Training Unlimited. We also have the Vidalia Career Center. Any one of those that you can visit and actually go on Employee Georgia, they will also be happy to assist you with job search as well.
Awesome, very good. I know from a chamber perspective, we actually have a job posting for our chamber members as well on our website at Cochran-Bleckley /jobs. So that's definitely a way too that is another resource, I feel like, for people, because a lot of times your chambers are definitely a connector to those valuable resources like the Georgia Department of Labor.
We like to work with the local chambers as well. We know that they also have job postings, and if we have individuals that are actually putting a resume out there on Employee Georgia, we can look at those candidates and reach out to them so that may be a beneficial for the chamber in order to place those individuals in a position that is posted with the chamber.
Awesome. Well, very good. Well, definitely already learning so much that the resources that you guys have available for sure. But from a business perspective, I know you guys have some things coming up. It's the 2018 Regional Business Summits. So tell us a little bit about those meetings.
The business summits are done annually. So we have the business summits in every region throughout the year. Region 9 has currently already had theirs, and it was a successful event. We had over 90 employers and HR professionals to attend. With these summits, we actually have someone there that would speak on wage and hour issues, any employment law issues, any updates with the Department of Labor as far as unemployment benefits, or say with the summits, business services unit, anything that's going on, then those employers or professional individuals will be notified at this summit, which we have seen that it has been very successful, especially learning about the new laws that has come available or is being implemented.
Well, especially from a small business perspective, it's really hard to stay on top of these things. I know you mentioned HR professionals throughout all of this, so it's not necessarily just for them, but for other managers, business owners, supervisors. So I would think that not only if you have just a small business, but even a large business,
Exactly.
You're welcome to attend.
And we'd love for everybody to attend these. Our next one that's coming up is in September, which will be in Macon, Georgia, Warner Robins. You can reach out to Andrea Simmons, and she'll be happy to assist you with this and getting you signed up.
And you said that was in Warner Robins at Central Georgia Technical College, I believe.
That is
It's going to be
correct.
on September 12th. Now, is that something you need to previously sign up for to be able to attend, or you just show up that day?
You can contact Andrea Simmons, and you can actually get registered. And once you've registered, there is a fee for it. But she will go over all this information, what you need to actually do to get you signed up and registered.
Awesome. And it doesn't necessarily matter which region you're in. You're able to attend whichever is maybe closest to you.
That is correct. We have people that, say, came to Dublin when we held ours for Region 9 that was actually coming out of, say, some come from Macon, some maybe come from Statesboro, so anybody's invited to attend.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Brenda. I know you shared a lot of information with us thus far and have a lot more to discuss, so you're actually joining us for our second half. Is that correct?
That is correct. Thank you so much, Nicole.
So make sure to stay tuned. We'll actually have more from Miss Brenda Macoy, our Region 9 representative with the Georgia Department of Labor. And we're going to talk a little bit more about economic development and how the Georgia Department of Labor helps from a local as well as the state level from economic development standpoint. So make sure to stay tuned. We'll be back after these.